Hey, how's it going? It's John again. I'm playing Immaculate Grid, and I'm playing grid number 587, dedicating this one to Mike Cuellar, who had a 587 career winning percentage. We'll see if we can fit him in. He played for the Orioles mostly, but hit a couple other teams. We'll see if I can remember those by the time I get into the grid. I'm going to share my screen, and once again, if it's a doable grid, it tends to be on no team Saturday. I'll see if I can go all Brewers. All right, so we're sharing this. Hit and play, hit and go. Away we go. I know how to play. All right. Six first season born out. So Where was born. He's got to work here, right? I should have held on to him. All right. Vladimir Guerrero was an MVP. Got advertisements on the side. Six war season. Shohei will work. Ichiro won Rookie of the Year. Sub 3 ERA. How about Hideo Nomo? And then Rookie of the Year MVP. Fred Lynn will work. MVP, 10-win season, Bob Gibson. Gotta get that one. 10-win season, Maddox with less than 3 ERA. And 6 war season, let's go Tom Glavine. Right at a minute. I think I was right at a minute. I'll take it. With 52 rarity. Um, just looking at this, could the Brewers possibly, because you'd have to go Braun there, Devin Williams there. You have to get Listash in. I'm not sure if there's any other rookies of the year that have played with the Brewers at all. So maybe I'll take a look at it. A harder look. Stopping share, resharing, finding that grid. All right. So yeah, I could play around with some Brewers. I'll see how far I can get. Um, so I think well, I'm not gonna be able to get all Brewers because of this one. Well, no, I think Raleigh Fingers might work. I think Raleigh Fingers did have. So it would have to be Braun. There's no way someone else is going to work there. I'm not sure how this is going to go down because that's probably where I'll be held up. So I'll get as far as I can here. So we can go for a 10-win season. Well, Corbin will work. I think he won 11 games actually when he won the Cy Young Award. Um, and how about this? Let's go Teddy Higuera here because he was born outside the United States. Had like a 9 war season. He was better by WAR than Roger Clemens in 1986. Clemens won MVP that year. Which one is this? Born outside the United States in less than 3 ERA. Let's go Abner Uribe for that one. All right, so far so good. I'm gonna go Mike Caldwell down here. And this is working because in part because of just how obscure most of these brewers are. We'll get Devin Williams. Takes 3%. Okay. I wonder if that's it. Because 6 war season, I don't think Listash gets to 6 war. I think he's probably in the 4 to 5 range in 1992. Um, and then the question is, did anyone else win Rookie of the Year and then come and play with the Brewers? Play? Not really, but actually, I just realized that Rod Carew was the Brewers' batting coach in my youth, circa 2000, give or take. And he would work for both of these. So there is that. I'm gonna have a little fun here. I'm gonna see if Raleigh Fingers works. Wait a minute. Did I say? Oh no, it was 6 war season, not a. Okay. The reason I stopped for a second is well, Rod Crew's not going to work for 10 wins, but that was a different thing. That was this thing. I think he might have won like 11 as a reliever back in the day. Okay. 1% really for that. All right. All right. So the next thing is so we're going to use Rod Carew, Brewers batting coach. Much better hitter than batting coach, just based on the Brewers' offensive performance in those days. I will say that much. Um, the other option that I'm sort of toying with is not, again, not a Brewer player, but Harvey Keene, who managed the Brewers to their only ever World Series appearance, was a Rookie of the Year. I don't know that he gets to six WAR. I remember looking at his WAR and thinking it was way lower than I would have thought, given that he had a bunch of 200 hit seasons and batting titles and stuff. Um, which means he was probably a shoddy defender. It's typically what that means. Um, I wonder, did I blow an opportunity? No, I don't think I did. Yelich was born in America, so that's not gonna pan out. So was Dave Parker, who won an MVP with the Pirates and later played for the Brewers. Granderson neither works. He wasn't an MVP and he wasn't born outside the United States. He literally doesn't work for that at all. But he was a fine player and he briefly played for the Brewers. Um, and then as far as other people, I'm not, I don't think I'm coming up with it. Um, so I'm gonna go Rod Carew over here. I believe he's from Panama, if memory serves correctly. He was a Brewers hitting coach. And we don't think Listash is gonna work. But it comes down to like what's the bigger risk here. So Listash won Rookie of the Year. I think it was only like a four WAR season. In fact, I remember looking at it at some point and noting that Lofton was better than him in terms of WAR. Of course, Lofton was a great player, so go figure. But I don't think Listash gets to six. Um, Braun would have worked over here, but then I would have had to come up with not in his Rookie of the Year season, but at some point. I remember one time thinking like going through most of the grid, talking about Scott Bassett as if he'd won the 2003 Rookie of the Year, but he didn't. Dontrelle Willis did. Um, and for the record, I think the writers probably made the right call on that one. Although Brandon Webb, I think that year we figured out he was actually better than both of them. So the only option I'm really coming up with here is Harvey Keene. Um, with Braun and Carew off the table. And I'm kind of stretching it with Carew. Keane was at least manager, so that's like maybe another step up. Just check like Dave Stewart was a pitching coach. He's not going to work. Um, we'll see if there was someone else. I don't think this is going to pan out just because of where I saw his career war, but we'll see. See if he had 1 year in there. Nope. Did not work out. Let's see if we were going to be able to get a Brewer besides Brown there. I don't regret that. That was some fun. I got to have a little fun with it. Nomar was drafted by the Brewers. Actually, was I able to get Nomo in? Could I have gotten Nomo in here maybe? Hold on. Is he going to work there? Doesn't look like it. Doing a little scan. Probably not making good content here because I want to see if I had a shot at it. I don't know that I did though. Unless, I mean, you can move these guys around. Hideo Nomo was no, because I used Hideo Nomo. Not that that matters, but it's not like Devin Williams, six war player, and apparently Hideo Nomo didn't quite. work. Let's see how close he was. Because Hideo Nomo was a brewer in 1999. I remember that season well. And man, he was never even a 5 WAR player. All right. Well, that's all right. So I took the L. I don't think there was a possibility, but if you saw something that I missed, let me know. Again, cheated with Carew a little bit. He wasn't he was a hitting coach. He wore the uniform, so maybe he counts. But if I missed something where I could have rearranged those guys, put Braun in the slot I missed and played someone else there, let me know in the comments. But that was a lot of fun, even if I lost. So thanks a lot for playing along, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. Peace.